All right. Good morning, everybody. Everyone happy to be here? I know I am. I am going to show you how to be more efficient using your iPhone setting up Exchange email. So I took the liberty of setting this up here. Basically, the first thing you need to do is you need to get with your IT department, get your domain credentials, your login stuff, server name, stuff like that. Then you take your iPhone. For those of y'all that aren't lucky enough to have an iPhone, I brought in a spare right here that you can follow along with. So yes, and as a note as well, this is also going to be the same process for an iPad, iPad Mini, Pro, regular iPad. So basically, first you just go to the home screen, as you can see here. Hit settings, and let's back out of there, and then scroll up until you find mail, contacts, and calendars. Pretty easy. And once you have the information from your IT department, you add account. And you can see you have different accounts here. We're going to do the Exchange account, but of course, for any of these other settings, Google, Yahoo, AOL, you can Google that stuff, and they'll usually give you the settings on there. So you hit Exchange. Email. So of course your email. I'm gonna use my email to set this up. So mine is greg.vega@mcleanintel.com. Oh yeah, sorry. Fat fingers. Password. I cannot tell y'all that.
You're showing us.
Oh, yeah.
We got it,
And then the description is you can name it whatever you want. I typically name mine what my company is MIS. So that, hit next, and then it'll take you. This may take a second. You'll notice it'll pull all this up. Then here's where your server information goes. Our server. Intel.com. Domain optional, of course. I like to fill in all the fields that I can because just to make sure everything gets set up right. Of course, your username again. Okay. And my password again, close your eyes. Okay. Okay, well, usually if that pops up, it's usually a bad password or server name's incorrect, so I probably just typed my password in wrong.
Your server name's wrong. McLean Intel.
Oh, okay, so that's what's wrong.
Yeah, you might have a space in your username.
Yeah, so it looks like.
So thanks for catching that, guys. So, see, I'm glad y'all caught. I did that on purpose, so y'all, trouble.
Yeah.
So once you get everything in here, McLeanintel.com. So that's, as y'all seen, I should have checked everything. So make sure everything's correct. Once you know everything's correct, hit next, and it'll pop up a bunch of check marks usually right there. There you go. That usually tells you that everything's good. So then you have these settings. In this setting, you can turn your mail on or off. So say you go on vacation, you don't want to be bothered by mail. Hit this setting, turn it off. That turns your mail off. Now it's not going to delete your mail. It's not going to not deliver your mail. Once you turn it back on, all your mail will come back in. Everything will be stored on the server. Then you have your contacts. You can sync your contacts from Outlook. It'll download your contacts. You'll be able to access them on your email if you want, or when you open up your email app. Same with calendars, reminders, and notes. Everything syncs up if you want it to. So sync everything up you want. I typically like to do my contacts, and I keep them on my iPhone as well. Hit save, and account added. So there. And then if you need to do any kind of manipulation, editing, or anything like that, you can just hit that account again. You also notice you'll have these settings here. You typically don't have to do anything in those settings. You've already set all that up. Mail days to sync, this is one I like. The mail days to sync, basically you can do no limit, which is what I like to do. And what that means is no limit will download everything from the server onto your phone. So you'll see everything on your phone that's in your mailbox if you open up your computer. Or you can set it to any one of these options as well. You just want to see 1 week back or 1 month back or whatever. I like to do no limit, just so I can see everything. Then once that, you can also notice this delete account. You can delete your account there. When you do this, it's not going to delete your email from the server or anything. It's just going to delete the account off the phone. Everything still remains on the server. And then there's another option that I like, automatic block. That's something new. That's something new that was, I think this was introduced probably in the last couple of years that I've noticed. Basically, you can say, if you're, like, I tend to forget to set my auto reply office when I'm out, so I like this feature. I'll go in and you can set your automatic reply on, and then you can put in a personalized message and set it up. And you can do it for external contacts as well as internal contacts. And then I do not want to turn that on right now because I am in the office, so we'll just cancel it. Then once you're done there, you hit the mail app right here. And if you have more than one email set up, you'll just see it populate here. Select your Exchange email, or whichever one you want, and there you go. Hit the little icon at the bottom and you can start creating messages and all that. That's pretty much it. I mean, in a nutshell, it's pretty easy to set up. Any of these settings, you can find them on the web, you know, or not the settings, but the instructions to do it, you know, if you forget any of this. Wow. Okay, so any questions? No questions at all? That means I did my job. So now, you know, you can go to work, set up your email on your iPhone and be productive at work, show your boss, you know, I deserve a raise because I'm more efficient. So, all right, thanks guys.